Investigators continue to search for clues in the death of Carina Saunders. She disappeared 2 years ago on September 28, 2011. The 19-year-old's body was found 2 weeks later near a Bethany grocery store, her remains stuffed inside a duffel bag. 2 men were arrested in connection with the case, but charges against both were dismissed because of conflicting witness statements that did not support evidence in the case. One of the men accused was released from jail, the other sentenced to 10 years in prison on unrelated charges. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation is currently working the case and offering a $10,000 reward for any information leading to the arrest or conviction. Saunders' family recently spoke to local media about the case. Here are some excerpts from that interview.
Today marks 2 years that we've commemorated her death. You know, Carina has been missing now and from our lives, and it's hard, heartfelt, painstakingly hard. You just can't deal with it. So it's time to bring it out in the open again.
And what's been hardest is not having answers. It seems that we're not getting any. It's almost like we're still back to square one. And that's what's frustrating. Because we have these killers out there, these monsters that are basically gotten away with murder. She was the light of our lives, and you know, this is anybody's daughter. And yeah, of course we want justice, and we feel like, I guess we have to do this ourselves. We feel kind of alone. I feel alone.
Well, if we only knew where to start.
Right. We don't have the,
we don't have the answers to go start and look and try to find or seek justice on our own, but, waiting, that is hard. I mean, me, myself, I don't know, I just as soon go out there and play detective, but I don't know where to start. I can't end up in the wrong neighborhood and start knocking on doors, because that's just exactly how people want you to do. You walk up to the door and next thing you know, you're the next victim. So staying at home, doing nothing, it hurts. Not knowing anything hurts. Holidays, birthdays, hurt.
Is there ever a day that you don't think about this?
24/7. Always. Like she said, she was the light of our lives. She's going to always be there. You just can't forget. Even as they say time goes on, it doesn't get any easier. You just have to live with it.
Right. And whenever I see her and I think of her, I always see her smiling. I see her happy. And I know where she is. I know she's happy, but it's just hard. I mean, I don't think we will ever get over it. And when I see her face, I'm happy for her. At the same time, the pain hits and it just rolls. It just rolls. It's just gut-wrenching, and I just have to cry out to God, because there's no one else that can satisfy that pain, And that's why I think this is good, to talk about it, because to reawaken people, to let, maybe it'll help some people get up and start doing stuff again, or take it more seriously, because the fact that they're still out there.
There were 2 suspects in jail charged with her murder and then cleared. Margie, what was that like for you?
It was shocking, because we were getting 2 different, from one agency. They're the killers. They let killers go free, and then you hear from another agency, well, we don't have enough evidence. The evidence doesn't support, and all that. So yeah, I don't know exactly. I'm more upset about who to trust, at the time. Who's telling the truth, or who do we believe? So I was feeling kind of like a boat adrift, not knowing where to turn, you know. So when it was turned over to OSBI, I was hopeful, because I was thinking, with all the information that Bethany had gathered and all the time spent, because at the time when Bethany was investigating, as long as it took, I was okay with it, because that meant to me that they were doing everything in their power. They were, you know, following every lead and gathering all the information. So when OSBI took over, I was hopeful, because they had all the information, and I just can't believe that they don't have something concrete from all that they had gathered. I have put myself in her place and had imagined her last moments, and I'd cry out to God, because I believe Jesus was with her. I believe she did not suffer and that she was in his arms, because I've had people tell me that, and I believe it, and God himself told me that. And so yeah, there have been times.
What if her killers are watching this?
And what am I supposed to do? Send a message to them? Turn yourself in.
Yeah.
Do the right thing. Send another message to them. Pick on somebody your own size. Why a 19-year-old little girl? I mean, do you feel like more of a man? You know, you want to see a real man? Look me in the eyes. Live what I've had to live through. That's my message.